Rensuke Kunigami and Barou Shoei are two of the best strikers within the Blue Lock program. When referring to both of their playstyles, they're both very physical players with very strong physiques. But if I ask Kunigami to lock down Barou in the same way that he's man-marking Shidou, could Kunigami do it? Well, that was one of the topics covered in Blue Lock Live episode 5. So I decided to edit that debate down and make it into an entertaining video for all you guys to enjoy. I hope you guys do enjoy this new style of video, and without further ado, let's get into it. Could Kunigami lock down Barou?
Do you guys think that Kunigami would be locking up Barou?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha! Barou is not getting locked up by fucking Kunigami. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Kunigami, even pre-wildcard, had a better physique than Barou. Shidou was much faster than Barou. Kunigami could keep up with Shidou and also outmuscles Barou. There's no way in hell. If Kunigami chose to play
the strength between Kunigami and Barou is a lot closer than Kunigami and Shidou. He can't bully him the way he's bullying Shidou.
Yeah, but he can still mark him. If we're talking marking the same way that Raichi marked Snuffy, there is no way in hell Kunigami could not do that. He's going to do that.
I think I think Barou can resist him. We've seen Barou hold off multiple people. I think he can hold off Shidou. I mean,
someone
Kunigami.
Just said Barou is getting stopped by Chigiri. I mean, he did. His shot did get stopped by Chigiri. Barou is good, but you guys...
And Kunigami is not that fast either, by the way.
Yeah, but he can still keep up with Shidou. Shidou is much faster than Barou is.
But that just means Shidou's speed stat isn't as high as you think it is, because Kunigami has 84 speed.
But we've seen how fast Shidou can be. We've seen how fast he is.
How fast can he be?
He's one of the fastest players in Blue Lock.
Because of...
Alright, put it like this. Rin had set up everything in the third selection, and we saw him already anticipating a pass. Shidou came up from a way farther behind him, immediately rushed over and caught up to Rin to intercept him.
So that
we also have...
If you were to give him an NEL stat of speed, what are you giving him? That Rin.
Are we talking NEL Rin or Shidou?
No, that Rin that Shidou caught up to, if you was to give him an NEL speed stat, what number are you giving him?
What was Izugi's starting one? Because I'm gonna use him as reference.
His starting speed was
80.
75.
80, maybe less. Maybe like 70, maybe like 79, 78.
79, 78?
Mm-hmm.
So you have that Rin just
he couldn't outpace Aiku. He couldn't outpace Aiku. Aiku caught up to him.
So so you have that Rin just barely slower than current Barou.
So that Rin is... So that makes my point even more.
No, I'm asking you, are you saying that?
Yeah. Rin was still Rin is faster than Barou. Rin is faster than Barou.
I'm saying current Barou and that Rin from all the way back then.
Barou isn't that fast. So yes. Rin is faster than Barou. I'm going to make this point right now. I don't remember what I said. I got shit memory. I'm going to push the agenda. Barou ain't that. Barou is a good player. He is definitely top 3 in Blue Lock, but no way in hell he's not getting boxed up by Kunigami. If we're talking Kunigami man-marking Barou in the same way that Raichi man-marked Snuffy, there is no way. There's no way in hell Barou is going to be able to get away from Kunigami. Because when we're talking, also, look at speed. With Shidou was able to immediately go from Leo's side of the field all the way over to Kunigami on almost an instant. When they first faced off against each other, they already assumed that.
Right now, I am watching Kunigami and Shidou physically battle, and Kunigami is just about getting the best of him. Like, they are going tit for tat in physicals. But we saw Kuni, Manmark Barou in second selection. We're not in the second selection, though. This is the NEL. That was ages ago.
But Barou hasn't trained speed much.
So you think Barou's the same speed now as he was then?
I think he's maybe only a little faster, but he's not that much faster. What speed feats do we have to show that Barou is that much faster?
He can't use acceleration to get off Kuni. That's an even worse case for him. But the whole point is he needs that acceleration because Kuni is physically like stronger than him. The gap with Kunigami and Barou is a lot closer in physical strength. That's what I'm saying. Like second selection comparisons to Barou being locked up by Kuni or whenever, that doesn't correlate to now.
Barou cannot get past Kunigami. We have... There's no... Wait. Do you think he's stronger? Barou is stronger. Do you think he's stronger?
No, but I think he's relative.
Okay, relative or not. He's definitely not going to overpower him.
Mhm.
Do you think he's faster?
Then Kunigami?
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not faster.
Okay. So he's not faster.
Mhm.
He's not stronger.
Mhm.
How do you see him getting away from Kunigami? If Kunigami
because
man-marks him.
because Kunigami and Shidou are physically going tit for tat. I'm watching it on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
If they're physically going tit for tat and Barou is stronger than Shidou, but while Barou is weaker than Kunigami, he can still get advantages over Kuni because we can see that Shidou can go tit for tat with him. That's what I'm saying.
What are you looking at? Like the revenge matchup one? Like
When the ball's being passed to Kaiser.
Yeah. Okay.
The page before that.
Yeah. All right. But scroll down one page.
Yeah, I've got them both on here.
Yeah. So they're not that far off each other. They're about relative in terms of distance and like.
Yes, but they're coming from further away. So Kunigami physically holding him back, they are still same, pretty much equal distances. And Kunigami even gets, Shidou even gets to the ball first. It's just that Kunigami sticks a leg out and blocks it.
Yeah, because Shidou is faster.
Yes, but if he's physically strong, he'd still be holding him back. I'm saying, in terms of the physical sense, Shidou is still there with him, and Barou is above that. So Barou can get a physical advantage.
I don't think so. I don't think there's no situation.
Is Shidou stronger than Barou?
No.
Why is Shidou physically matching up with Kunigami?
The only reason he's physically matching up is because Shidou himself still is kind of strong, but you gotta look at it. Shidou is faster, that's the reason he's ahead, but Kunigami is literally pulling him back. So Shidou, without Kunigami there, would definitely outpace Kunigami. But Kunigami is literally holding him back. He's like, listen, you are not going any further than this. But Shidou still has a little bit of muscle, but he's definitely is faster. That's what's getting him a little further ahead. But Kunigami is still pulling him back. That's why he was able to touch the ball first, is because Shidou got there, but Kunigami's still right on him. He's still matching his pace.
Someone give me the panel of this Kunigami locking up Barou in second selection. Someone just send it to me, please. Give me the chapter number so I can.
I will get you the chapter right now. What is your argument for Barou? Because there's nothing that Barou has over Kunigami that Kunigami doesn't.
Because I'm saying he doesn't need to be over him, because we see that with Shidou. Shidou isn't over Kunigami or even equal to Kunigami in strength, but he can still physically match him in certain instances.
He's matching him in terms of speed, though. Barou doesn't have speed.
He's matching him in physical strength. We can see it. Otherwise, he would, even if he's faster, if you're physically stronger holding me back, I'm never going to be equal to you. That's not how that works.
Because you can see
you'd be stiff arming me every time. Even if I'm quick, if I'm physically weaker than you, you're going to be stiff arming me every time. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Look at chapter 59. We see the anti-Barou defense that Kunigami initiated himself. He's legitimately making it so Barou cannot go anywhere he wants to. And you consider it. You could even say, "Oh, Kunigami's struggling," but he's not. Like, he's only, like, you can see one panel on, I don't know what page it is, like 3 or something. On page 3 or 4, Barou comes in and pressure Kunigami, and Kunigami would look like he's like not able to do it. But you scroll down a couple pages, and then Kunigami just looks completely fine. He just doesn't care. He's just like pulling it back. And then on that same page, Kunigami outmuscles Barou and keeps him out of the distance. Barou can't go anywhere that he wants to. And if we're including the wildcard improvements to Kunigami and the training at the NEL, there's no way Barou has done anything that Kunigami hasn't surpassed him in terms of physical ability. In terms of tactical ability, that's completely different. But anything physical based, anything relying on the physique of these two players, or anything relative to their physical attributes, there's nothing Barou has that can surpass Kunigami. Kunigami is the king of physique in Blue Lock. There's no person in Blue Lock that can surpass him in terms of physique. Shidou might be a little bit faster, but there's nothing that Barou can use that would get him through Kunigami. Especially if we're talking an off-the-ball situation. If Barou has the ball and he's doing his chop dribble, that might be a little more difficult for Kunigami. But if we're strictly talking off-the-ball movements...
If you take away the chop dribble and he's just fainting like that, why can Kunigami not bite at that? You know when you juke someone and you do a normal feint? If he does those same movements that he would for a chop dribble, but as a feint, does Kunigami bite?
I think he might, but I don't think it's something that's going to be heavily affected to him because of the, again, physical abilities. Kunigami can
what I'm
catch
saying
up.
is, right, when Barou does the chop dribble on Kunigami, he blitzes Kunigami. Kunigami never catches up to him.
Yeah, but you're also looking at, again, pre-wildcard where he had no idea he could do this.
Yeah, you're looking at it. You guys brought this up first.
I brought this up in saying it like, even prior, Kunigami could still withstand Barou. But this is
until
also
he feints him. So he feints him, and then Kunigami never catches up.
yeah, but we're going off of a strictly like physique battle here. There's nothing that Barou can do. If we're talking like, are we talking with the ball or without the ball? Because I'm going off the ball.
I'm saying even off the ball, the same chop dribbles he's doing, why can't he feint like that off the ball?
Because Kunigami wasn't expecting it to happen. He didn't know that Barou...
That's the point of a feint.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He now knows that Barou can do that. Before, he had no idea Barou had even had that capability in his arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody in the league knows that Isagi is amazing off the ball and can feint. That doesn't mean they can stop him because they know that he can do it. He does it every single time.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Now with the twin gun volley that Isagi can do, he can definitely fake people out more. That's what the whole chapter afterwards was about.
It doesn't matter if he can fake them out more or not. There was never stopping him in the first place.
Barou did not have the chop dribble. As far as Kunigami aware, Barou could not do that. But now he is aware that Barou can do that, meaning he is more aware this could be a feint. And even if he does feint and get past him a little bit, he can still catch up to him. The reason he didn't in the second selection is because he was saying, Leo, come press Barou, because he got past him, which if Leo came to press, would give Kunigami time to try and get back. But they weren't expecting the feint. Because when you go up against Leo again, that feint is not something that Leo would be able to handle. Kunigami can handle that now. He has the physique, he has the ability to handle that now. That's what the whole point of the wildcard was, to get him to a physique of Noah Noah. Are you saying that someone with Noah Noah's physique would not be able to match Barou in terms of man marking? Someone with Noah Noah's...
I don't think his current physique is equal to Noah Noah's.
We have them saying that the wildcard program was someone to obtain a physique of Noah Noah's stature. We don't know how close or how relative he is as of now, but if the wildcard program continues as is, because Barou Kunigami is not the same as PXG. His physique is better in the PXG match because we've seen him going through the testing. We've seen him going through the chamber with Henri and Ego, as well as him training. His physique is better now than it was in the Barou game. And even then, so he's closer to Noah Noah's physique now. So are you saying someone relative, or soon to be relative to Noah Noah's physique, is incapable of stopping someone like Barou? If they are aware of the chop dribbling techniques
I don't think that's a good comparison. I don't like the Noah Noah physique being brought up because we don't know how close he is. We literally don't know. Because clearly he's not that close because Shidou is still matching him.
We also don't know how much Shidou's physique has improved as well. Like, granted, it's not going to be as strong as Barou, but we still don't know how incredibly strong it's gotten. Because if you want to make the argument that Kunigami's physique is up here like I'm making, you'd also have to make the argument that Shidou's physique got in increasing amount stronger, considering pre-wildcard, Kunigami couldn't outbeat Shidou in a physique battle. He couldn't. Or at least couldn't, like, compete on the same level that he is now.
Shidou in this game is physically equal to Kaiser. How close is Kaiser to Kunigami?
Where do you see that they were equal? Was that, like, their first interaction of, like, them kind of clashing?
Yeah, no one comes out on top over the other.
You can make the argument of saying that Shidou's physique was stronger than Kaiser because the next altercation, we see Kaiser have to push back. Like, Shidou came on to press Kaiser, and then Kaiser had to, like, pull back, and, like, he literally has to pull the ball back and then sends it to Ness.
Yeah, but
and the only reason
he's just dribbling, though. Like, why would that have any indications on how physically strong he is?
Because if Shidou's overpowering Kaiser and he can't push forward, like, Kaiser can't go... like, with Kunigami, we've seen him be able to, like, literally step through defenders. Like, in Barou, 2 defenders were holding him back, and he literally stepped through them to shoot. If he can't, like, find a way around him here, they either have a very relative, or Shidou has a stronger physique than Kaiser, where he has to dribble backwards, where he can't dribble in a forward direction. He has to kind of take a step back like he does there. Like, if I have a wall in front of me that I am stronger than, I can, like, push it and go through it. Even if it is a struggle, it's still going forward.
But he's dribbling with the ball. And, like, for example, like, Shidou tries to stretch his arm out to stiff arm him, and Kaiser swats it away and then dribbles back to pass to Ness. Like, it's not like he needed to do, like, this is something he needed to do because he couldn't physically beat Shidou. He planned to do this. He passed to Ness. He then turns around to go past Shidou. Shidou doesn't react. Shidou's too slow.
The official translation says from Henri that all of his data is approaching that of Noah Noah. So he's close. Kunigami's physique is close to Shidou.
These numbers
But
are
anyways,
age.
and that was the video. Big shout out to Crocodile for joining me on this live stream, and if you want to see his content, I left his TikTok and YouTube in the description below. And if you're wanting to see more videos just like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a live stream. You can also check out the live playlist if you want to rewatch the lives for yourself. For the question of the video, it's going to be pretty basic, but do you think that Kunigami could lock down Barou? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And like always, thank you all for watching, like and subscribe for more content just like this.
Too slow, try to keep up with me now.